The autumn sun bathed the university campus in golden light. Here, dreams of the youth roamed free, and among those dreams was a quiet young man named Jack, who often found solace in books and library corners. He didn't speak much, but his heart was like a deep ocean, calm, vast, and tender. In the third semester, Jack saw her for the first time, Margaret. When she walked, it was as if fragrance spread in the air. When she laughed, it felt like spring had arrived. The first time their eyes met in a social psychology seminar, something shifted in Jack's heart. This wasn't just a fleeting crush, it felt like he had found something long lost. Days turned into weeks, and every glimpse of Margaret felt like a breath of spring in autumn. He would watch her from afar, say silent prayers, and write everything about her in his diary, things no one else would ever read. One day, finally gathering all his courage, Jack confessed his feelings to Margaret. With trembling hands and a pounding heart, he expressed his emotions near the university garden. "Jack, Margaret, I don't know how to put this into words, but no day feels complete without you anymore. Will you be my life partner?" Margaret smiled and said, "Jack, you're a good person. But I don't feel the same way. I'm sorry." This rejection struck Jack like lightning. He silently thanked her, turned away, and disappeared into the crowd. The light of hope was extinguished. In just a few days, Jack changed. No more classes, no friends, no interest in life. His body reflected the state of his heart. One day, he was found unconscious in his room. He was rushed to the hospital, where doctors said he was suffering from severe mental stress. In the same hospital, a middle-aged man, Salman, visited daily for his daughter's treatment. One day he heard about Jack and went to his room. Jack's mother, in tears, told him everything. Salman couldn't sleep that night. The next day, he went to the university, gathered information, and arranged to meet Margaret. In a nearby cafe, he shared Jack's story. He said, "Daughter, I know love cannot be forced. But sometimes, a small act of kindness can save a life." Margaret remained silent. She too couldn't sleep that night. The next morning, she came to the hospital, entered Jack's room, and gently said, "Jack, I came to see you." Jack opened his eyes, a soft smile on his lips. "Margaret, maybe your love is so true that the only humane response is to acknowledge it. I believe you're sincere." "Jack," in a faint voice, "Margaret, you being here is the greatest medicine for me." Within weeks, Jack started recovering. Margaret kept visiting, their conversations grew, and their hearts started to beat in sync. A year later, they were bound in marriage. On their wedding night, "Jack, Margaret, I want to make you a promise tonight. I will be your partner in every sorrow, every joy, every fear, and every dream. I will never leave you alone. Margaret," with tearful eyes, "and I will always cherish your patience, your love, and the depth of your heart." Salman, who had brought them together, stood by their side at the wedding. Jack and Margaret began giving lectures in universities and hospitals about love, mental health, and empathy. Just days before the wedding, a tragic accident occurred. Margaret was severely injured in a traffic collision, and her spinal cord was damaged. Doctors declared she would be paralyzed for life. For her, it was nothing short of a death sentence. She was terrified. She felt that Jack would now never accept her. Margaret sent a message. "Jack, I can't marry you. My life isn't the same anymore. I don't want to tie you down." Jack silently read the message. That night, he prayed earnestly to God. The next morning, he arrived at the hospital with a wheelchair. "Jack," sitting in front of her, "Margaret, your body may have changed, but your heart hasn't. And the one I love is your heart. I will marry you, I will stay loyal, and I will stand by you every moment for the rest of my life." Tears flowed from Margaret's eyes. "Jack, really? Won't you ever regret being with me?" "Jack, regret? I'll be proud to be with a woman who remains strong through every trial. And so it happened. Jack not only married her but cared for her every moment afterward. He took her out in the wheelchair, read her favorite books aloud, and never let her feel like she lacked anything. With time, their bond deepened. Then God blessed them with 2 beautiful children, whom Jack and Margaret raised with immense love and responsibility. They were so engrossed in their children's education and upbringing that the world stood amazed. Their children went on to achieve great success, one became a doctor, and the other an engineer. Today, Jack and Margaret are an inspiration. Their story is not just about love, but also about loyalty, courage, and sacrifice. They taught the world that true love doesn't waver in trials, and that beauty lies not in appearance but in the soul. This story gives courage to thousands today. It proves that love is not just a word, it is a lifelong promise.